rally a few years, Sammy, she positioned people very well. In fact, when everyone else had moved on to other shiny objects, and now she's saying stablecoin is the future. I want to bring in Walser Wealth Management President Rebecca Walser. Now, Rebecca, first, let's just start first with what is stablecoin? Like, for folks who aren't familiar, and I'm sure most people aren't, how do you explain it?
It's a transactional currency. So it's like the equivalent of the actual dollar bills in your wallet that you would just go and exchange for buying something. So it's the transactional cryptocurrency to buy and sell, basically.
So then why use it? Why not just use the dollar instead?
It's a great question. So basically last year, the Congress passed the Genius Act, and I really think that it was a kind of a genius move of this Trump administration because they made the dollar relevant, U.S. Treasury is relevant. What the Genius Act does, Charles, is it sets up a one-to-one reserve. So it says, okay, third parties, you can go out and issue as many stablecoins as you want for transactions. However, what that means is you have to have a U.S. Treasury for every $1 worth of stablecoin that you issue. So it's a one-to-one reserve relationship. It's no more fractional reserve banking. And so that way, these stablecoin issuers can go kind of into like a banking role, even without being banks. And of course, that's the problem that banks have. So the banks have really done a lot to stall. The House passed the Clarity Act this year. The banks are stalling that in the Senate by trying to put regulations around stablecoins and what stablecoin issuers can actually offer as benefits to stablecoin holders.
Well, you know what? I know they're trying to stall it in Congress, but it might not be working. So yesterday with Stripe, they said they made this statement. It may be a crypto winter, but it's a stablecoin summer. After a decade of stablecoin volumes tracking the undulations of crypto asset prices, last year saw a clear divergence, right? We know Bitcoin dropped precipitously down 50%, but stablecoin payments zoomed 400 billion, 60% of that B2B. So why do you think now? Why is all of a sudden stablecoin really starting to take off?
I think it's a transactional crypto-based currency. You know, Charles, like the Bitcoin, people like Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, Ripple, they like these things because they think that there's value in and of itself in the actual technology. Smart contracts, for example, with Ethereum. And that's true. It's an asset class unto itself. But this would be the transactional arm of cryptocurrency. And so it wouldn't necessarily say, hey, I'm not buying a stable coin so that the stable coin can appreciate. I'm buying stable coin only to just do transactions. And that's why you see the diminution of Bitcoin in relation to the acceleration of stable coin.
You and I have talked, and you said, listen, they may be trying to stall it, the banks and Congress, but this thing is a juggernaut. And it's going to happen. If it doesn't happen in this country, it's going to happen. You know, also during the quarter, Stripe said they cut a deal with Intuit. The last time you were on the show, this is stock that you liked. They got slammed a little bit on that research report, but they cut a deal with Anthropic. They cut a deal with Stripe. So the question is now, is this like a name? It's up huge today. It's up 4%. This is a name that you're still buying?
Yeah, we are. We think it's off its all-time high. We like it. We don't think that software as a service for certain is definitely has an end date, an expiration date, but it's not tomorrow. It's not next year. So it's going to be a process. It might be a lot more truncated than we expect. 60 months would be a fast process to completely displace all software as a service. So we think that it's a good bet for now. It's not a good bet forever. It's a good bet for now.
Right. So you're doing more bottom fishing. You like United Healthcare. Why now?
Yeah, you know, their price to sales, Charles, is not even 1%. Like it's 0.57x. So this is absolutely a buy, bottom fishing. 83% of new purchases are going into hedge funds. We've got a lot, you know, obviously we have a lot of hedge funds that are interested. So I think United Healthcare is one of the largest healthcare, you know, systems that we have in this country is definitely been oversold. And it's a good buy entry point to make some price appreciation.
Microsoft, another bottom fish candidate. I cannot believe how much this stock is off. It blows my mind. It looks like a screaming buy. Why are you buying it?
30% off all-time high. It's obviously the most, beaten up of the Mag 7. And we do believe with this new announcement that they just gave with Starlink, this low Earth orbit, basically they being able to use new satellite technology on a much more efficient basis. We do believe that Microsoft is doing some really great things on the AI side. And I think that they're not behind it, lagging necessarily. And so I think that for being 30% off all-time high, it's definitely worth rotating back into for sure.
Before I let you go, and speaking of oversold bounces, Netflix bouncing back a little bit. You're up huge on this short. Did you cover, or are you still riding this one down?
No, we did. We actually sold out. We sold out before the 10-to-1 split and bought back in basically at a 75 price point. So we think for now it's something that we can make some additional capital appreciation on.
It's looking pretty good here. Hey, Rebecca, thank you very much. This stablecoin thing is going to be huge, and so we'll talk about it a lot more in the near future, I'm sure.
It is unstoppable. It's unstoppable. We've got to be on the right side of this in the United States. Do not let Congress set the banks up. We've got to get on the right side of the stablecoin issue.
Okay. Thank you very much.